Are we live yet?
We're live! Hello, everyone! My co-host, PapaPruss, on the screen. Hit the right button.
Hello!
And we are, I'm gonna, okay, I'm sorry. Metanoia Reports. We have recently just transferred from Crazy Cosplay Duo into Metanoia Reports. Metanoia really means a changing of the heart. That a lot because I felt as though, like, really when we were doing Crazy Cosplay Duo, we could really only focus on cosplayers, strange or weird. So we decided to change our name so we could have a broader aspect. So now we're going to have even more guests on here. I have talked to people. We have a YouTuber coming on. I have people that run a podcast that are coming on. I have podcasts running a sci-fi podcast that are coming on. Artists, authors, all different types of more people on, so we're super excited about starting this up again. Do you want to say anything?
What?
Okay.
I'm just really super excited that we've made the change. And yeah, we're going to be working on getting more different types of guests. So yeah, go ahead and tell the Facebook story because the Facebook story is priceless.
Facebook, changing the name to Metanoia Reports. A message to me says, change your name. Over the next 7 days, we're going to send messages to the people who like your page and make sure that this does not misrepresent. I'm like, and so I'm like, oh no, is the name not going to be changed? It changed, but this was like if you want to change your name in real life, and you want to change to something, and everyone else might like it, but you like it, I think you should without having any hassle. So I think it should go the same page. If you want to change your name on a page, you should have nothing wrong with it. There should be absolutely no hassle. When I originally started doing cosplaying, I was known. This is before I quit cosplaying. I was known as cosplay. I changed to cosplay princess. So originally, way long ago on Facebook land, when I changed it, Facebook did not give me an issue. It said, okay, the change has been complete. It did not even tell me this. It's completely ridiculous. Facebook saying that, just say, yes, this represents our name. I'm really apologize about that. It was so annoying.
Yeah. When you messaged me about that last night, I was like, what the heck?
We don't know what's up with Facebook. But today, it's all about PapaPruss because his birthday was recently. So happy belated birthday, PapaPruss.
Thank you. Don't ask how old I am. I'm older than I should be.
We'll just all pretend that PapaPruss is 5 years old.
Huh?
Just pretend you're 5 years old.
Okay, I can deal with that. Wait, then I can't buy alcohol. So yeah, it's I'm actually I get to do the little 5-minute spiel before we get to start questions, right? Okay, so
Yes, you do.
Next month is Camp NaNoWriMo. Guess what this guy is doing? And I'm also working on editing my first novel so that I can get it out. Hopefully, I will have it out by the end of the year. I was hoping to have it out by now, but school was school. So, also still doing artwork, although we will actually have new artwork for the site. Hopefully by the end of the weekend is what I'm hoping for. It depends on if my muse comes back because you know how muses can be. And yeah, I think that's the main thing. I will only be going to one convention this year due to health reasons, but that's okay. So yeah.
The birds are really loud in the background.
Yeah, they're like right above me. Like right above my head.
Outside where you are at?
Huh?
Where you're at?
Yes, it is. It's gorgeous. It was a beautiful day. I thought it was going to be a lot hotter. But there's a nice breeze, making it reasonably comfortable.
Yeah, currently it's really hot here.
That's because you live. You don't have the wonderful Great Lakes mitigating the heat.
Oh, but the Great Lakes are going to be terrible when it comes to snow.
Yeah.
I know people that live out by the Great Lakes as well, and they do not like snow.
Well, I live like right dead in the center of the state, so.
Gosh, I was grabbing something and I found this really and random sketch. I don't even know what the heck this is that I did. It's not what you did. I just found this, and I'm just like staring at this. I wish I could show it to you. Is my screen showing it anything or no?
No.
And because you're using a tablet, I'll send this to you. It's like I don't even know what I was thinking when I was drawing. I was looking for PapaPruss's artwork because the original artwork that PapaPruss first did, like years and years ago, to take it, and I wanted to make a skirt out of it. I kind of want to make a skirt out of it, but now I kind of want 2 more characters drawn on this to make it all go together. The PapaPruss designs. Okay, my phone is just. Why do people hate me right now? My phone's going up. So, do you want to say, like, okay, so what is your favorite thing to draw? That's what I have to ask you. I've never got to ask you that question before.
Okay, I really, really, really love drawing naked Prussia. I'm gonna pull it up so I can show you. It's tasteful. It is tasteful, so it's PG-13 friendly.
So, you're 13, you're a little kid, you're watching the show. I advise you to turn your head away. I can't tell you to, though. But, I'm watching your show. I'm kind of going to be surprised. I'm going to show. I can see your house in the back. There you go. There you go. There you go. You got it. I like the shadowing done with it. It's a very nice shadowing.
It was literally all shadowing. I didn't do any line work with that one.
See, this is why you should go see PapaPruss back commissions.
Yes. And that house in the background is actually not a house, it's a shed. The neighbor's shed.
Okay, was not expecting that one.
So I'm in my backyard.
That was PapaPruss's shed. Gets wonderful internet in the backyard of his house. I just heard random screaming.
Yeah, it's neighbor children.
That's good. So I have to ask you, like, what is your favorite thing to use when you do your, like, drawings? What is, like, your favorite thing to use? Is it, like, do you like using markers? Do you like using pencils? Or what's your favorite thing?
I usually use graphite. I prefer graphite pencils. If I'm doing color, I prefer markers, but I am still working on getting the coloration right with markers. So, um, all of my art is self-taught, so it takes a little time to get better.
Because, like, I know you do a lot of stuff.
I'm hoping this summer to get a few actual paintings done.
Like, so you'll actually like paint with like acrylic paint, or no?
Yeah. Um, I used to do watercolors when I was younger, but for portraits, acrylics are much easier.
Okay, so I was talking with Snow Queen. I ask you, what is it? What was your ultimate cosplay?
Russia, of course.
Prussia. Because like she's not on camera, so I mean she's not on, like, she's not watching it. She is messaging me right now about something unrelated. I think she's gonna try hitting me up for a concert later.
Well, Prussia, I just he's here, and that's why I cosplay him so much. And I'm actually working on hand sewing without a pattern my War of Austrian Succession Prussia for Fandemicon this summer.
Tell me a bit about Fandemicon, because I know you go on, because I know you're talking about it. Like, what is it?
It is an all fandom convention. It's held at Utica Public Library. It is free of charge. It's part of their summer reading program, actually. But it's for it is something to, so that we have a convention here in town. A lot of people don't like. Some of the younger folks, they don't want. It's to give uh, people a taste of what some things that they would see in bigger venues.
I think that sounds like a lot of fun. I definitely have to say I like the local cons a bit better, because it's much more closeness. Like, I feel like you get much more closeness.
What was that?
Local cons, like, smaller conventions, you can really find like really good friends.
Yes. Because most of the people who go to the local conventions are people who live in town. So you can find more people, or like in my case, because this is a city, we'll probably get people from some of the smaller towns in the area, probably as far as an hour away. I believe Little Liechtenstein is going with me. So I don't know which costume.
I'm so excited that you invited me to go. So we're about to, me and Snow Queen actually might be camping, because we always like to do a summer camping trip together. So if we do, we'll probably just drive back. Like, we'll probably just leave our summer camping location early, go to the con, and then we'll probably just drive the rest of the way back home, because it's a really camping. It's more like it's a really long one-day drive if we do make it in one day.
Wow. I'm gonna sit here and look pretty for a second.
And it's like, I'm like, it's so beautiful sounding. I know, I'm so weird right now. Okay. Got a question for you. Absolutely random question.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know your answer.
What?
Could go to the world of anime, and you could go to any anime. Which anime would you go to? Italia, because Prussia's there.
Actually, no.
Ah! I was wrong!
Aha. While my love is deep for Prussia, I would rather bring him here. However, if I could go to any anime, I would probably go to the world of I'd go to the world of ghost stories. Just to go with some of those ghosts.
Oh my god, I think if you went for me, you would have to bring back the cat for me. I want the cat like that.
But he's such a jerk.
No, he's such a really funny jerk. And
Well,
so
all
we'd
cats.
ask your meal of the day.
What?
Your meal of the day.
All of them.
Because she
Um,
told me, she's telling me we should go out for dinner, but I just had dinner. And she's like, really? I'm like, yes. So I'm having a conversation about it right now while I'm talking with you, because she's my sister. We had to talk about stuff randomly.
I
The cat.
okay. So yeah, plus the cat is pretty awesome. Although I would like to take him to get fixed, like the girl keeps threatening to do.
Mm-hmm. I think that he's not. You're not gonna have any fold over him.
No, that's why you do it.
Oh, good point. Have you tried any Prussian cooking? I have to ask you this dead seriously.
I have. I actually um uh I like the desserts mainly, but one of the things that I'm actually planning to make soon, but I have to get all of the ingredients for it, is called Königsberg Klopse, and what it is it's like Swedish meatballs, only slightly it's their version, and it's really good. I'm kind of a I love food, and you can tell, but um, sometimes the
Tell it,
richest,
Priscilla.
but yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite sweet? Kind of like dessert, like a sweet like that.
I love sweets. Anything sweet is amazing. Although I have to say I prefer Italian sweets because there's usually alcohol involved, like tiramisu has a little bit of amaretto in it. Bacon?
I don't know. It just popped in my head.
What kind of question is that to ask?
You like bacon? I know someone who doesn't like bacon.
Who doesn't like? I consider my child because she's vegetarian, but who doesn't like bacon? That's like not liking. That's not like. That's like not liking bald eagle. That's like
I
not.
told Eagles.
That's like not liking. I don't know, Scooby Doo or
Funny.
yeah, exactly.
The person in question thinks bacon is the most foul tasting stuff in the world.
What? Okay, next question.
Okay, next question. I'm gonna go on to the random questions because I'm trying to lose all my questions. What is your favorite sushi?
My favorite. My favorite sushi is unagi. I what?
I read the question wrong. I read it way too fast. I can't remember hamburgers. Okay. Your favorite sushi?
It's unagi, which is eel, and I love eel. Only if it's in sushi though, because like if you make it in like some more Italian foods, it's kind of
Good thing. It was actually, what is your favorite soda?
soda.
I thought it was sushi.
My favorite soda. Um, I am really into the Pepsi 19 or 1893 ginger cola.
How is that
It's
different?
really amazing. I they brought it in this semester at school and it was just like so good.
So it's exclusively on Prussia's own campus. Draw a face. Like, you know how sometimes people draw, like, mustaches on other people? At a convention, would you draw on a random person? Completely face on a random person.
I don't believe in touching without consent, so no. If they consented to it, then yes.
Okay, next question. Snack at conventions.
Either Pocky or Hello Pandas. Because I can fit them into my little messenger bag that I carry with me. And if I am particularly thirsty, I will grab a ramune.
How much is too much to pay for ramen?
Well, we have a really good Asian we have a really good Asian food store that only charges like $1.50 for it, so I won't pay more than that unless it's at a convention, and then I'll pay like $2 if I'm particularly thirsty. As I said.
There was one convention I went to, and this person started selling ramen for $3, and people started buying it. So randomly, me and my other friends had this ginormous pack of ramen from our Asian market, pulled it out, selling our ramen. Keep in mind, we got these for 50 cents a bottle. At the time, they didn't yell at us. They didn't even notice it. It was such a small con. They were just like, "Oh, whatever." Finding Dory. You want to see it? Not a fan. What do you think of it?
I kind of want to see it. There are certain things about it that I'm a little concerned about, mainly how they portray certain minorities. Like I guess there's a transgender femme or trans femme stingray in it, and I'm a little nervous about seeing that and having it be like a bad portrayal because
Dory. I'm afraid that the sequel's going to be like, I really didn't. I mean, Finding Nemo was alright. I liked the ending, but I felt like it was very dry. I know everyone's going to bash on me now. I didn't really. I watched Finding Nemo, and like we just thought about it so much. We just thought about it like way too much as children. Like, oh my gosh, what would happen if we were just like taken away from our parents in the end? Because it's just
um
such a scary thought as a little kid.
yeah.
Really looking forward to something like that. I'm like, I wasn't. I don't know.
I really liked it, but it's not the original, but it's not my favorite movie. Um, I prefer like Up and So
This is a really deep question. After life.
I do. I kind of I could go into details, but I don't like risk. I have a tendency to, while I will say that I believe in an afterlife, I like to defer further details due to, religious differences with people.
So speaking of conventions, for a convention.
Well, it depends on if I'm presenting or not. If I'm doing a panel or something, I will say that I'm working on the panel for a month at a time until the last minute. And then I will throw all my, literally, like, pack last minute. Everything is last minute because I am a terrible procrastinator.
Blame you. I remember last year for Camp Anime, I was a complete procrastinator. Next question.
Okay.
What would you do?
I don't like Klondike bars, so I like.
Question.
Okay.
I just randomly just chucked a Klondike bar in your direction, like, oh, here you go, PapaPruss, and just went, whoosh, and just chucked it right in your direction for you to catch.
I would. Wait, what is it that I'm eating?
God.
Oh, okay. If somebody threw a Klondike bar at me and said, "Hey, Ken," I would eat it. If it's the mint chip, I would eat that. That one I might do something for, but that's the only one I really like.
That was sorry, I did not mean to be completely unprofessional and start laughing. That was kind of funny. I just asked you, you're like, oh yeah, I would eat it, and then you're like, wait, what am I eating?
Well, that's that's usually how I am with food in general.
Just gonna slip pressure on a Klondike bar and tell him that it's a Japanese, like, sweet, and he's gonna believe us. I'm kidding, pressure. I wonder if I should read out the number the question is at, the number for the question, like what number it is, or should I just read out the question or not?
Just read the question.
Life was a movie. Which actor would play you?
Ooh. Hmm. I think I'd want Ryan Reynolds to play me. His Because he's a good-looking fellow like me. And dude, he plays Deadpool.
Cool.
Yeah. My second choice would be let's see, Chris Evans' body double for when he was small Steve. Yeah.
Next question. This is one of my own. Okay. Question. So so one of your friends tells you, let's go out to eat. You say, yeah, sure. You ask how much it is. Your friend says, it's cheap. It's under $100. How much do you think dinner will cost?
it's cheap, under $100. I'd say, no. I'd say, probably I can't go. Let me cook you something instead.
Okay.
But,
You had to the backstory.
hmm?
Question. Me and Snow Queen were going to go out for food, and she told me, "Hey, let's go to this place." I said, "Okay, how is it? Like, how's it in the price range?" She goes, "It's cheap. It's under $100." And I'm like, $20 for a dinner? She's like, "It's $5." And I literally say, "It's cheap. It's under $10." I pulled it. I thought we were gonna spend $20 on dinner, woman. And speaking of which, we're actually gonna go to the place tonight. Later tonight, we're gonna go to the place. We just decided we're randomly gonna die there. I'm like, "Hey, let's go somewhere cheap. It's under $20." She's like, "Oh, let's go to that place." Yeah. What's up?
When you and Snow Queen are out for Fandemicon, we should go to that one cafe for lunch.
We went to last time.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to go there again.
Yeah.
Whatever I got, it was big. Whatever, like, drink I got.
They have the best food. Oh my god. The sandwiches.
Got me. Queen bought me nachos, and they were very good nachos.
Cool.
Okay.
Actually, my goal in life is to either be a history professor or a historian. That's what I'm going to school for. But in the short term, it is to get into a fairly local college that will and keep my grades up so that I can get scholarships. So far, my first semester, I made president's list.
Congratulations!
That's a high five there. Woo!
Woo! I didn't notice. Sorry. Okay. Your next question. Can't tell. I'm using your old business cards for now. Card thing. So I'm using all the old business cards to make questions. What is your favorite kind of Oreos?
The mega stuffed, because the only good part of an Oreo is the cream filling.
Mega stuff. What's mega stuff?
Mega stuffed. It's like extra. It's like double stuffed.
Double stuff. Awesomeness.
Yeah.
On that. I did not know that existed. Now I want them. This is the kind of serious question, because some of our questions are really silly, like Oreos and $100. A not so serious question. This is a more serious question. So you can only keep 5 possessions.
My laptop. I would say my cats, but they're not possessions. They're family members.
Good thinking.
One of my German uniform jackets. My Prussian flag. Do art supplies count as one possession?
Yes, because otherwise we're going to go through this whole, I want this pencil and this thing. I guess that does count, because if you have them in a box, I guess that does count.
Okay, my art supply bin, and
One more.
well, the fifth one is less than PG-13, or is more adult than PG-13, so I won't say
never know that PapaPruss is actually going to keep keeping something mysterious. We'll never know what the fifth possession will be. Or no.
What?
I had to think of something dramatic. Like, we will never know, like, you know, it's like one of the things you never know. Like, you'll never know. No one will ever know.
Well, you'll probably someday know if you ask, like, after the camera stops rolling, but...
After the camera stops running, I'm pretty sure I know what the fifth possession is. I'm not going to mention it because we are trying to keep PG. Oh, give me a sec. Back, my phone is ringing.
Okay. Until then, let's see.
A minute.
I would not even keep my. So until she comes back, I will go ahead and give you my best impression of Prussia. Hey, Austria.
I am back now.
Oh, okay. But I didn't have to finish that statement because it might not have been PG-13.
They were asking for someone else in the household.
So next question.
Okay, next question. It's already asked because Snow Queen asked it. Is your cosplay so high? Have they noticed you?
Oh, let's see, my cosplay senpai. Well, my cosplay senpai no longer cosplays, but they have noticed me because I do a show with them every week.
Oh. What is that? Oh my god! Oh my god! I was so stupid! I was gonna guess Mama Russia. I'm like, oh! They do? And I'm like, oh my god! I just like, that was the worst thing in the world. I was like, what?
I was smooth and you messed it up.
I was crying. Oh man, I was like, oh, it's gotta be Mama Russia. I'm so wrong. Oh my god, that was so silly. That was like the most, like, if I ever make this mashup of all the shows together, that's gonna be like included in it. Oh, is it? And then this is completed. Okay. Got completely, you just saw me just completely flip out because that was like so awesome. Natural.
I do believe in the supernatural. I don't believe in the show, except for that it's a pretty darn good show, but I do believe in supernatural things.
Come with me to Tessa's Manor. You have to go to Tessa's Manor with me sometime. It's amazing.
Okay.
The next question is, what is the number one thing you never mention without?
My messenger bag. Because my messenger bag, I can carry all the snacks I need, as well as any goodies that I pick up, unless it's too big for a messenger bag. And my messenger bag is like this big. I use it to carry my laptop. So.
Always good thinking. See, we're going to have a story in which but thicker than my messenger bag. Since I'm not using my laptop, I'm going to show you guys all because you guys should see this. I love it. So long is not big enough to hold it. So long, like literally. It is about my arm roughly. It's really long. We're like, you know, really awesome. Oh, I think my
What?
so live chat broke on me. Sorry, Pandora, live chat broke on me. It did not even show up. Nothing showed up on live chat till literally a few minutes ago and I had to reboot it. Where people can comment on the side, and we have a viewer, so shout out to the awesome Dark Elves of the cosplay. I am so sorry. Like, it was not showing up on it, and then she messaged me via Facebook, and she's like, live chat. I'm like, oh, that's why. Okay, there are some questions in it. It did not show up. Okay, it's probably delayed.
So, what's the questions?
So, question. Do you want to be an author?
I do want to be an author. Well, because when you're a full-time author and that's your only means of income, you kind of have to rely on how popular your books are. And I don't want to have to rely on that. I would rather have that be, especially if I'm something like a history professor, I'd rather have that be something I fall back on, you know, or something that I do for myself, because I don't want to have to rely on other people to tell me that, hey, here's money for your work and it's enough to survive, versus, oh, here's a few pennies here and there for your work, and then not be able to do anything.
So, also you have a comment. Prussia cosplay.
I am keeping that. That's what I said. In my German uniform jacket. That's my Prush cosplay. Once I get the other one made, it will be that.
So now I'm going to open up the floor to also anybody in the chat room who wants to ask questions. I'm going to keep a better eye on it now. I just have to reboot it every few minutes. So, yeah, not sure. So until more questions pop up in the chat room, I got another question for you. Do you like sleep less during convention?
Well, considering I suck at sleeping in the first place, no, not really. In fact, at Camp Anime, I think I got more sleep than I had at the week before, period. Of course, I had more.
Cosplay, who you know, ask you, when will she be able to see you again in person?
Who?
The cosplay asks to you, when will she be able to see you in person again?
I don't know, if you set something up. Like I said, the main reason I'm not doing very many conventions this year is due to health reasons. This is going to be probably a little bit of TMI, but it's I've been having a lot of stomach problems the last few months, well, the last few weeks, and I have been dealing with some female medical problems, and I am trying to get those straightened out so that I can start like going out and doing more stuff. So as probably next con season, I will be out and about and doing a lot more conventions. I'm hoping to get to Toricon next year. I'm hoping to get to a few others next year. I want to go to Kineticon next year. I was hoping to do it this year, but it didn't work out. So, yeah.
That sounds good. Okay, so I'm going to check really quickly, but for now, what is your favorite board game?
My favorite board game?
Yes.
I'm really a big fan of a game called Disaster Looms, and it's kind of I guess it's a board game. It's kind of a space exploration. You lay your tiles, and your tiles make the board each turn, and the goal is to make as much money as you possibly can. And it's because the end of the world, because the end of the world is looming, and you have to get as many people off Earth as possible while making as much money as possible.
So you can be rich.
Yeah.
We all want to be rich. Okay. Chocolate or vanilla cake?
Chocolate. Always chocolate.
I'm actually not surprised because you are a chocoholic. By the way. Because
Yeah.
I can only deal with so much chocolate in my life.
Yeah. Chocolate is like the best thing ever. So.
Okay. But it is amazing. Oh my gosh, I think we should play chocolate roulette sometime.
There's a really, really, there is an amazing chocolate shop in this town as well. We might have to do that for dessert after the cafe.
We're gonna have to. So next question, Dark Elsa. If Dark Elsa's okay with me calling her Dark Elsa, let me know if you want to call you by anything else since you are watching us live, but there's gonna be a bit of delay, so you're not gonna read this. If I asked you and Lady Diana to do an in-character Italia Q&A, would you do it?
Yes, I would.
Would we do like an hour-long Italia Q&A together? In character.
Yeah, I would do it. Would you?
I would just say I would do it too. Q&A answer.
I would love to. Oh my god. A whole hour as Prussia. It would be so great.
I don't know who I would do to do with Prussia. Sure.
Belgium.
Belgium. I'll do Belgium. Dark Elsa suggested we do the bad touch trio, but we need a bad touch trio third person.
Well, she
We
does
need
Spain.
Come on, do Spain sometime. We'll talk with her about this. I will talk with you, Dark Elsa, about this after the show. About maybe coming on, we can do an hour-long special. I'm waiting to hear back from a few other people, but I will keep everyone updated with that. That'd be fun. I could do Belgium. Yeah, she just said I'm from Spain. Back to questions. Before we get too distracted on random topics. Question. I'm going to give Dark Elsa one more chance to give one last question because we're getting down to the time in which you are given the last yourself. So, last question. What is the best prop you own?
Best prop I own. I have a little wool bird. He's spun, I believe spun alpaca wool, but he might just be regular wool. And he's a little yellow bird who I used as my gill bird.
Alright. So, I'm going to just give like about a few more seconds while the video catches up. Any questions? Skip it. Minutes to promote about whatever you want to promote about. For the last 5 minutes, it's all up to you. It's all you can do whatever you really want. Questions, I'll let you know.
Okay, so definitely if you have any commissions that you're interested in me doing, feel free to contact me. My email is brokenwallcosplay, all one word, at gmail.com. That is also our my cosplay page, which is myself and Little Liechtenstein, and occasionally Mama Russia. I do I also, um, by the end of the year, I don't know how I am planning to release it, if it's going to be to a actual um, publisher or if it's just going to be self-published via Amazon. Um, I will be releasing the first book of the Tinker and the Lich series. Um, and if you are ever in central New York, feel free to message me via Broken Wall Cosplay and Art. And if you ever see me in public anywhere, playing in cosplaying or drawing or doing anything at all, always feel free to say hi. If I see, if I'm kind of like in the zone, I may not say hi right away, but I usually will.
Want to randomly drive all the way to see you and just pop out and be like, hi! Just to be like that annoying person. But I think you could see me from a mile away because I wear Lolita Quartz most day.
Well, you're always welcome to come over. I already talked to my roommates and they're totally cool with it.
I need to get money first. College is expensive.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a road trip out eventually. Last question, if you're okay with it.
Okay.
Hey, last question from Dark Elsa. Who do you ship with Prussia?
Who do I ship with Prussia?
Who do you ship with Prussia?
Okay. I have like 10. I ship them with just about everybody, but my main ship is Prussia and Austria because they are so adorable together. Just, there's that the loudmouth and the tsundere, and it's just, I love it. If as far as heterosexual pairings, I ship him with Belarus because actually that actually started because of a online roleplay, and it's one of my favorite ships because it's just so lovely. There's that hint of goofiness from her because she is kind of goofy, and he does have that silver hair, that silver blonde hair like her brother does. So if she squints real hard.
For pairing. Good idea for pairing. Definitely good idea for pairing.
Huh?
Pairing. I do like the idea of that pairing. I mean, like, it seems like a bit. I like it. Oh, I found the other phone because like there were two phones in my room because I was silly and I took away the phones.
Also, we're still running that special. If you donate $5 to our show, I will you will actually get a when the cosplay badges that I hand draw, um, that is literally hand drawn, that is, and colored. Normally they're $10 because of the amount of work that I put into them and the fact that I have have to laminate them and all that. So if you are interested, donate to us, and I will, as they come in, I will try and get them done. Just maybe in a memo, put a description of what you want, or email either.
If you do it, message the page first. I'll set it up with you because I have to set it up properly. I'll set it up with you via PayPal. Then I'll inconvenience you. I'll give you PapaPruss's contact information. Give PapaPruss a message, and he will talk to you about it. I'm gonna make a memo on the page about it. Time. But other announcement time. So, what's up everyone? I'm trying to get my phone again because I was so busy in my interviews and I had to get my advertising phone. Change our name. Our Facebook page is still the same. If you actually look up Crazy Cosplay Duo for the time being, you will actually find a link you to the page. If you try looking up Crazy Cosplay Duo, you'll get a message that says, sorry, this page has been moved. Metanoia reports. In case anyone does have my lingering business cards that are running around. In case anyone has one of my lingering business cards. And today, we have answered a total of 22 questions.
Wow.
And the lingering business cards look like this. Are probably still passing on my old version of it. You get redirected by anything, a new one pretty soon. Just to give you a heads up. We are working on a new design. We are also hopefully working on the t-shirts. I am working on the t-shirts. I am working on doing the whole t-shirts thing, trying to get them ready up as soon as the drawing's done to get them printed because that's taking me a while to do. We will have a t-shirt giveaway that's going to be going on as soon as we can make our t-shirts, and I get one shipped out to PapaPruss.
The design should, like I said, the design should be ready, hopefully by Sunday night, maybe as late as Monday.
And if it's delayed, it's perfectly alright. If it's delayed, it's alright. It's alright. It's all good if it's delayed. Don't worry about it being delayed. Just gonna tell you.
Okay.
So, next week, we are starting up. We are going to be starting up. We're going to have guests again. Like I said earlier on when I started the show, we're going to have a lot more variety of guests. I believe on the 15th, if I'm right, we're actually going to have people from across the pond. We actually have some guy in England on the 15th. And they run a podcast on the 15th. I'm waiting to hear back from Phil. He's the one in England. The other one is in America. Might actually be on. They will be midnight in England, so they are actually going to hopefully be on 7 p.m. our time, and they're actually going to be on the show, which would be totally epic. Which we're hoping about.
Woohoo!
I'm really hoping. I am talking to them. They do run a podcast called After the Ending, which is a very funny. I watched it one time. It was a very funny podcast. I really liked it. We're also expecting cosplayers. I talked to a Lolita YouTuber called Princess Jessie Kate. She is like, I found her videos, Lolita, based off like some of her videos. Also, Lovely Laurel and Princess Peachy. I looked up those videos, and definitely Hello Batty. And I'm trying to think of the other YouTuber. I'm like watch so many YouTube videos and Dear Stalkers about how to delete it properly. And I heard back from Princess Jessie Kate, and she agreed to be on the show. So, alright, thank you if you're watching this. Thank you for agreeing to be on the show. I'm so happy. It like made my dad's gonna cry. Should have some first we're gonna have some guests back on when we were originally called Crazy Cosplay Duo when we started the Food Up with the show. We should have some guests be brought back on. I am talking to them right now. I'm waiting to hear back from you. But since I was really smart at my last convention and I ran around and collected all the business cards at the convention, I sent out emails. Hopefully we'll get some more guests. We'll get some artists, some comic book sellers. We'll get the whole works. Hopefully.
I'm hoping to get a steampunk author on the show, so we'll see how that
goes. Because slots are filling up fast for our show. We only do it once a week. This is only because this is all out of my pocket, which kind of sucks for me. But if you support us, we're more likely to do more shows maybe eventually in the long run. Have like shows twice a week. That's me going on a little bit rant. But yes, if you guys do know somebody who you want on the show, the best way to contact me, email Metanoia Reports at Gmail. You can also contact me through Facebook. You can contact PapaPruss through Twitter because he runs Twitter. And we also have a Tumblr. We have an Instagram, but it won't be updated much if we have Instagram. We also have a DeviantArt. I'm hoping to get something called a blogger up. And have a few more things up for all of us. We will definitely, Dark Elsa, we are definitely going to take your consideration about doing a Q&A day in which we will do, if the Bassett Trio, I will do Belgium, Russia, obviously, and we will do a Q&A hour. We will probably decide that later on. I have to talk to it.
All right.
Possibility of a Sunday show, and there's a possibility of a Sunday show. I had to talk to you about that, PapaPruss.
Yeah.
That might pop up, like, midweek or Sunday, because there are some guests that can't meet the Friday show, so we'll talk about that later. But for now, be awesome. Hit the subscribe button. It's completely free, so you should hit the subscribe button, because we'll get more and more subscribers for us to get noticed by somebody who can help us out, and we are more likely to.
Also, Facebook pages and Twitter. Feel free to follow us there as well, because the more places you guys follow us, the more love you give us, the more that we're able to do and get so that we can spread our wings and fly, so that we can bring you more guests and more enjoyment.
We can bring you so much more, because the people that have more viewers, more people that follow on Twitter, on Tumblr, on DeviantArt, more watchers on DeviantArt, more people on Facebook, the more likely conventions are to give us press passes, which allow me and PapaPruss to go to conventions. And it definitely helps our pockets out a lot, because we are both college students. So by doing that, it's completely free. You're helping us out in the long run. Definitely recommending people to us for guests is also really great, because if you recommend it, I will be contacting them usually when people recommend within 48 hours and see if they're on. And I have to say, a really lucky streak with getting people on, so you really should contact me now if you really want to, because I have my lucky streak going on, which means I'm more likely to get people on the show right now. I just got like 3 yeses already. Hopefully, when we do know what our schedule will be, we will be posting our schedule on our social media, letting you know who's going to be on for the month as soon as we get a solid idea. We were currently working on this feature. Also, if you haven't realized yet, our YouTube interfacing has changed. So if you actually check out our channel, subscribe to us yet, you will view our wonderful trailer. If you are there, you will be able to automatically view our latest show. Automatically. I also set up a playlist for all the previous shows in order from oldest to newest. So then that way, you guys can watch it.
Yeah. I'm reacting.
Major reaction. Yes, we should hopefully do that. Subscribe, it's free. Follow us, it's free. Watch us, it's free. Like us, it's free.
Yeah.
So, bye guys. We will see you guys next week at 7 p.m. again. Yay.